Hey, this is Xander Fryer with Shit You Don't Learn in College, and today I'm going to give you 3 ways to build unbreakable relationships with your clients. Here's the deal. Building a business is tough. If you can't make money, you can't pay the bills and you're gonna have to shut your doors. So a lot of people get caught up in that short-term scarcity mindset of just needing to pay the bills and just needing to make money. So they really focus on the money aspect of it. And in the end, they may end up sacrificing one of the most important parts of a business, building long-term relationships so that you never have to worry about that next dollar coming in. Kevin Kelly talked about if you have 1,000 true fans, you will never have to worry about bringing another dollar in your business again, because those 1,000 true fans will help carry you through the future and whatever comes through. Now, I don't know if that's true, if it's 1,000 true fans or if it's 100 raving fans. The reality is, if you focus on building business relationships with your clients and strong relationships that you can carry forward for years, you're never gonna have to worry about shutting your doors ever again. So I wanna share with you the 3 ways to build those strong relationships with clients so that you never have to worry about it. So the first step to building rock solid relationships with your clients seems really simple, but it's a little bit more difficult to practice. What it is you have to solve your clients' problems. You have to remember that your business is not here for you. Your business is here for your clients. And when you understand that solving their problems is what they're looking for and how you're gonna build a really strong relationship with them, that's gonna take you far. Now, this seems really simple, but let me run you through an example. See, I started my business 4 years ago, and we've had clients work with us for, can you guess for how long? 4 years. We've had clients that first started working with me when I first started my coaching business 4 years ago, and they're still with us. Now, the way that I did this is because I was constantly figuring out what their problems were and figuring out ways to help them solve it. When I first started working with coaches, it was pretty simple. There were a lot of coaches out there that were having trouble launching their business and getting to a full-time income. So I started by helping coaches get to a full-time income, 50K a month, 80K a month, 100K a month. And then once I helped them do that, there was a next problem. Well, now that I'm going full-time, I wanna scale my business. I wanna grow my impact. I wanna get to more people. So I helped them start to solve that problem, getting to multiple 6 figures, $500,000, even 7 figures. And now when they're making $500,000 and 7 figures, there's new problems. How do I handle my taxes? What do I do with this extra cash, this profit? How do I invest it? How do I grow team? How do I do all these other things? And every step along the way, myself and my team were helping figure out how to solve their problems. So they never left. The first thing that you have to remember is if you're always helping solve your clients' problems, they're never gonna wanna leave you. That's number 1. The second thing that you need to understand to build rock solid relationships with your clients is something that I call becoming Yoda. Now, this sounds a little bit weird at first, but let me explain. So that age-old saying, the customer is always right, wrong. Just wrong. Sorry, hate to say it, but here's the truth, right? If you act like your customer is always right, then sometimes you're gonna avoid telling them the honest truth. The reality is, there are times when your customer is not right, and if they were always right, they wouldn't need your help. They would know exactly what to do. They would know exactly where to go, where to turn, what decisions to make. This is why they have you, because your customer is actually not always right. And the person that's willing to tell them the honest truth, the person that's willing to tell them the things that they don't want to hear, is gonna be what builds a strong relationship. I like to think of this as the trusted advisor. Think of a trusted advisor. When you're a trusted advisor to somebody, yeah, you're gonna be on their side. Yeah, you're gonna have their best interest in mind. But that doesn't necessarily just mean telling them what they want to hear. It means telling them what they need to hear. Your clients have enough friends, they have enough people telling them what they want to hear, but they have a shortage of people that will tell them the truth. And that's gonna be what builds real respect. Telling someone the hard truth. And when you're willing to stand in that position, when you're willing to stand in that discomfort and tell someone what they don't wanna hear, but what they need to hear to get to where they wanna go, that's how you build a strong relationship with someone. And the third thing that I need you to understand when it comes to building strong relationships with your clients is something that I call winter strong. Now, it's easy to be on good terms with someone when you're going through summer. Things are fun, things are light, things are good weather. Everything's going well. Everybody's happy. It's easy to build relationships then. But the strongest relationships are built in winter. The strongest relationships are built when shit hits the fan, when things break. Now that's when you're gonna show your real colors as a leader, and they're gonna show their real colors as a client, right? This is where you need to thrive. You need to thrive in difficult situations, because when people are in winter, when things are cold, when things are tough, when people are struggling, when people are starving, that's when you can form a really, really strong bond. Now, when I used to work for Cisco, one of my clients was Disney, and I still remember that when I was covering one of the Disney accounts, the way that I built a really strong relationship with them, I used to have a standing meeting with the Disney CIO as a kid in his mid-20s. Now, how did I do this? The way that I did this was because when we got into Disney, we had a lot of stuff break. And I was the one person that wasn't afraid to dig in with everybody, stay up late at night, even pull all-nighters, help when everybody else was just like, screw this, I'm done. My willingness to get into the trenches, get dirty, and figure stuff out was the reason that Disney actually gave me a badge. I worked at Cisco, but I had a Disney badge and a desk at Disney and a phone at Disney because they considered me an employee, not because I helped them make money, but because when shit got rough, I got down into the weeds with them. This is what we call winter strong. When you're working with people, do not be afraid of the tough times. Enjoy the tough times because it's an opportunity for you to really dig in and build strong relationships with people. Be winter strong. In the end, building a business is about building relationships. It's about building relationships with people, with products, and with organizations. If you focus on just the short-term monetary income, sure, you might make a quick buck, but you're not gonna build a business. If you wanna build a business that sticks around for years, even decades, you need to focus on your relationships. So make that the key. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, go ahead and click like below and let me know that you enjoyed it. And if you have any specific topics that you want me to cover in the future, go ahead and comment them below as well. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss another great video.